Alright, loves, if you've ever fallen for a book that feels like a spell, dark, haunting, romantic in the most twisted way, then Gothikana is for you. From the first page, I know this one is not just a story. It was a slow descent into obsession, grief, power, and the beauty of broken people finding each other in the dark. And to be honest, I expected to love this book so much, but I didn't expect to be frustrated. So first of all, let's start with my honest take on this book. I love me a dark academia romance. This was good, really good in some parts, but I guess I set my expectations so high because somehow I ended up disappointed. Okay, hear me out. The settings and the characters were top notch. Vermont Castle felt alive. The atmosphere, creepy perfection. But once you remove the eye fucking and actually fucking whenever they get the chance with, what were we left with? Honestly, what were we left with? For me, the connection between the two main characters, that is Corvina and Vat, it was just there. Honestly, I wanted more of it. I really needed answers about the castle, about the mystery, about everything that made Venomore haunting. And instead, the only thing we got is them ending up together. Now, don't get me wrong, Runyx writes so beautifully. She gave you that intoxicating candlelight tension you crave for. The gothic atmosphere was stunning and the tension was top-notch. But it was the unanswered questions that hold this book back. There were so many loose threads, the whispers, the legends, and the shadows that never got tied up. Well, maybe that's what makes it so haunting, or maybe that's what makes it hollow. So let's get to the life reflection on this book because honestly, there was not much to tell on the review. That's just all I think about this book based on my own review. This book left me wanting so much more. A lot of unanswered questions were there. Like I said, maybe because I set my expectations so high, but I was so disappointed at the end of the book. Like after reading the book, it got me really disappointed. But well, you know me, even if a book is not nice, I always manage to get a reflection out of it. So let's get to the life reflection based on this book. So Gothikana made me think about something deeper. How often do we romanticize the idea of mystery more than the truth itself? Sometimes we fall for people not because we understand them, but because we want to. We project meanings where there is just chaos. We see depth where there's just silence. And maybe that is what Covina and Vad, our main characters, represent. Just two people addicted to the idea of being understood. Because the truth is, not all dark love is healing. Some just mirror your wounds back at you until you mistake pain for passion. So overall, Gothikana is dark, romantic, and atmospheric, but it's also a little hollow when you pull down the candlelights. It's for us readers who love morally grey characters, forbidden tension, and gothic energy. But if you're expecting a layered mystery, you might leave with more questions than closure. Honestly, if not that I love the morally grey and everything that I mentioned, I think I would have ended up not liking this book entirely. But for someone that liked both, I think that was why I was a little bit satisfied because at least I got something out of it. Because there's still beauty in the emptiness. Because sometimes not having all the answers is the answer. So tell me, loves, do you prefer stories that gives you closure or the ones that keep haunting you even when they end? Because for me, Gothikana left me haunted. And well, maybe that is exactly what it wanted to do. Till next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and don't be afraid to love what lives in the dark. As always, stay inspired, stay curious. Until next time.